Go live then.
And we are live, bro.
Oh, wow, that was fast.
That was
Damn. That's so weird because I'm watching in the studio on this one, and the go live button is just grayed out, but it says we're live, so we are officially live. So,
okay. And
welcome everyone.
I've literally just had the notification as well.
Are we live on the right?
Yeah, we're live.
Yep.
We are live indeed.
Here. Hey, Michelle. How are you, babes?
Oh, that's so cool. I kind of like this. This is pretty neat little format here. Big, huge, massive shout out first and foremost to Aiden. Aiden was the one that came up with this idea for doing this with this new software that's over my shoulder here, StreamYard. It's something different. It's not OBS. It's all browser based, and we're able to stream. So minus the slight confusion on which link was the right link, everything seems to be up and running no problem. So that's pretty awesome. Anyways, welcome everyone to episode 90 of the Super Awesome Vape Show. I can't believe we've done 90 episodes.
90 episodes.
Wow.
What?
That's almost as many as how old Mike is. Joke is never going to end.
Get to fuck.
Oh, just wait until we're at 100, Mike.
I'm missing that one, you fucker.
Yeah.
Sorry, please excuse me a minute. There's someone knocking my front door.
Probably Amazon.
Please welcome our very special guest, Vapor Bunny. Oh. So real quick, while she's doing that, I'm just going to run through chat real quick. I'm sorry, I missed who was in the other page before I deleted that stream, so I'm just going to start from the top of this one. First of all, UK Andy is the first one to catch on to us here. We've got Mad Hatter Vape Reviews, our lovely moderator. Mike's Max. Hello, Mike. We have Pup Man in here as well. We've got Miss Vapor Bunny, of course. UK Vapesters here. Zan is joining us as well. Derek Grant says hi. Dion78. We have Jay Jerry is in the house. Bill Richards is here. And Ronster Campbell. Of course, this motherfucker here. JP Vape Reviews. Who else? Andy Summerfield. Welcome, Andy. MBK Vapor. Hey, man. How's it going?
Hey, Johnny.
Jason Lee is joining us. I believe that's Al1892, or it could be AI. I don't know. I can't tell the difference between a capital I and a lowercase L. Big D Vapes is here. Saint Cunty McFuckoff, my favorite username. Yes. Shane Foster, Mark and M are here. Dire Thing, Abby Vapes. I'm sorry if you guys want to do additional shout outs or if I'm going too quick. But we've got Hobag and Vaping Pasty. And I believe that catches us up. Oh, aloha to Kevin K as well. And Vaping Irish. There. That's all the shout outs I'm doing. So, yes.
I'm still going through.
I know you're still going through. This is cool, though. You could put up the little thing on the screen and we can see what's going on there as well. Which is really cool.
Hey, Sean.
And yeah, that's really neat.
If you notice, Nick, it's actually quite fast. You know, like normally on YouTube, it's probably about 20 seconds, 30 seconds, but this seems a lot faster.
Yeah, it's pretty quick. I like it. I'm into it. And now we have a nice backup plan for when it's hashtag Jay's fault too, you know?
Yep. Isn't it always hashtag Jay's fault?
Exactly.
Yeah. Always.
Hey, it makes a change from me being blamed. Everyone usually blames the bunny. It makes a change that someone else is getting it.
Yeah, but
I'll go with that. That's me fine.
You're just too cute to blame. Look at you.
Everybody blames me though.
You can't blame Vapor Bunny.
Yeah. Everything's my fault. You see, Irish is on my side. Hashtag blame brew. Yes, we will go with that. That works for me as well.
So thank you for
Andy, you can fuck off.
Bunny was a last-minute addition to the show when we found out Mo was not able to join us as well. Jay might pop in. We don't know, but let's face it, probably not. So, of course, our lovely Vapor Bunny decided to step in. and take over 2 places. So thank you for that.
Yeah, so if you tuned in expecting to see Mo and Jay, sorry guys, you're stuck with me instead.
Yeah, well.
You're a lot better looking.
Oh, shucks. You make me blush.
So why don't we start off our buffets with our lovely guest, Vapor Bunny. What are you vaping on?
I have a few things around me this evening. I have the very lovely Asmodeus Pike, and in that I have some Blue Dragon Nick Salts from NACL range. Picked up quite a few of these Nick Salts at Expo, and I have to say I'm very, very impressed. All the flavors absolutely gorgeous so far. I've also got the Pal Stick pod kit, and again another one from NACL. It's Passion and Go. It's called. It's like passion fruit and mango. Really, really lovely. I have my OBS cube with the Goon 1.5 on that, and in there I've got some of the mixed berries with coconut. Now, any of you guys that watched the bitches on Friday night will see we done the reviews for these on Friday night. Gail's face was a picture. It was beautiful because Gail hates coconut. But her fly tour, she reviewed them. She did her job. Happy days. This one is absolutely gorgeous. Loving that one right now. And last but not least, I have the Vupu Vinci variable wattage one. And in that, Nick, you will be pleased. I have some Blazeberry. Yeah.
Savor it.
Oh, I'm absolutely loving this right now. So yeah,
Nice.
that's my setups for the evening. I will pass it over to the lovely White Walker himself, Mr. Mike's Max.
Cheers, Bunny. Fucking wait till the 100th show. I'll give you fucking 100th show. Yeah, on the Asmodeus Minikin Kadama V2 with the Fat Rabbit on top with some Enigma. Still can't get enough of that stuff.
It's awesome.
I've also got the Purge laying around with the Exile still on top. And that's also got Enigma in it. And then I've also got the topside dual with, that RDA, the recurve dual. And in that, I've also got Enigma. Bit of a thing going on tonight.
I have a feeling it's quite an Enigma evening.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, that's me tonight. And I'll pass it over to our mate across the pond, Mr. Daily
Nick
Vape.
Lars?
the dickhead who calls you old. Sorry, I get that from Jay, man. All right. Well, first I'll start off with the weirdest setup of the evening. I have this. This is the Widowmaker RTA on top of the Warlock's Hammer mod from the Gathering Vapor Lounge. I nicknamed it the Incredible Bulk because it's purple and with green. So that was a weird setup. I'm running 0 milligram honeydew strawberry. There's the real label. There we go. Okay. Honeydew strawberry in that. No nicotine. I told you guys I'm going to quit nicotine by the end of the year, and I'm sticking to it. So next setup I've got is the cheapo twister kit. I still really enjoy this thing. I had to change the tip out on it because the original one shattered into a million pieces when I dropped it a couple of times.
Ouch.
Who would have known? But I have 0 milligram fresh squeezed strawberry peaches in there. Oh, that stuff is so good.
Nice.
It's delicious. Next, I have the Mesh RDA, Mesh 2 RDA from Vendi Vape on top of the original Nunchaku.
Oh, the rainbow.
Rainbowy setup there. Really nice. Coils and cotton are lasting me forever, which is great. And where's the juice for that one? It's over here. This is the little bit left of a cultist. Yes, this is 3 milligram. I'm finishing off a few threes, and then I'm gonna just call it a day. And then I got a 3 milligram Boule Bolu from Coil Turd. So he like sent that to me right as I was saying, so I'm quitting nicotine. And he's like, great, I sent you a 3 milligram. So he sent me that with the an RDA for vaping. I know focus is shit right now and the lighting is not great for a black RDA, but there you go. You get a little idea of an RDA for vaping. Really, really nice so far. It's a very reduced chamber RDA, so it's a concentrated flavor, but it does produce big clouds. I have the 2-hole cap or airflow control section. There's a single, a double, and a triple hole airflow control section. I have the double on there right now, and this thing is fantastic with a little bit of that banana pudding, sponge cakey, desserty goodness. So that is my buffet. Sorry I took so long. I'm going to pass it over to Aiden.
I was looking at that RDA, vape RDA for vaping. It looks really good. That I looked at a few photographs of it. I've only got a couple of setups. I've got the PAL Pro. I've been really liking that, and in that I have got some of the new Vampire vapes, which is their sandbag glasses, which is the ice menthol 20 milligram Nick salts in there. It's their Nick salt range. Then I've got the Blitz M1 911 with the Wasp Nano on top of that. And I've got some of the King's Custards Shamrock in there. And that's me all done. That just very, very simple.
Oh, I just looked outside and it's snowing.
Is it?
No.
Yeah.
Keep it over there. We don't need that shit here. Just keep it over there.
The European model suggests that we're going to get like 12 to 20 inches of snow over the next 3 days.
Nice.
Lovely.
That's not bad for Thanksgiving, though, isn't it? Happy Thanksgiving all over the pond.
Yeah, I'm still eating turkey and leftovers, and that's the best part, in my opinion.
Well, you get two, don't you? You get like a Thanksgiving's dinner, and then you get one at Christmas as well, isn't it?
Oh, of course.
Yeah, come New Year, it'd be all turkeyed out.
And we also some people do a Friendsgiving too, where they just get together with their friends and have a turkey or whatever. Mostly drinking.
Yeah.
It's got to be done, that.
Yeah.
Isn't that just a Saturday?
Pretty much. I want Friendsgiving every Saturday. That'd be amazing.
Do you do the old bubble and squeak thing over in America with the leftover veg?
Leftover? I mean, well, yeah. I mean, I do. I love leftovers. You just pile it all together. So, okay. Remind me again, what exactly is bubble and squeak?
It's basically all the leftover cabbage and stuff like that, all mashed up with potato.
Okay.
And then
Fried.
fried.
And fried?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Jeez,
Yeah.
we don't.
It's
I mean,
awesome.
I don't fry it, but I just mash all my leftovers together on a plate and just kind of just throw it in my gob, I guess.
And then you mash it all, and then you get some crispy bits, and it's quite nice.
Oh, yeah.
I should try that. I shall try
You
that.
should.
You know what?
You
I have
should.
plenty of leftovers from Thanksgiving. I'm gonna try it.
See, it used to be a big thing on a Monday. That's what your mum would do on a Monday. That like after the Sunday dinner, you'd have that bubble and squeak with either we used to have corned beef, we used to have all sorts.
So, do you put it in like a frying pan with oil, like?
Or a bit of butter.
Yeah.
Yeah, butter actually works better.
Yeah.
Salted
Yeah.
butter especially works better.
Okay. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna give it a shot.
Yeah, you should definitely.
My roommates are gonna think I'm crazy though. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, they may think you're crazy at the time, but when you're sitting there tucking into a massive plate of bubble and squeak and they're sitting at the other side of the room drooling, who's crazy now?
Fair enough.
That's coming from a nation that has chicken with waffles.
How do you not have chicken and waffles? It's a great combination.
Maybe
Savory and
potato
sweet.
waffles, but
Savory and sweet all in one. Oh, it's the best.
I don't think
It's
I could go for that.
It's like ever get the popcorn in the big tin where you just like grab a handful of like all of them, just eat them all at the same time.
Yeah, I'd do that.
You have like caramel corn, cheddar cheese corn, and
wow.
like regular popcorn. It's delicious.
I don't think we have cheese corn.
Yeah, cheesy
What?
popcorn.
I've never had cheesy popcorn. Well, not
You've
on
never
purpose,
had cheesy
anyway.
popcorn.
No.
Oh my God!
Has anybody
You
in
guys
chat
need to
ever
come
had
over
cheesy
here.
popcorn?
No wonder we're so fat over here.
You've had it?
Have a cheesy popcorn, yeah.
Ah,
Do
there
they
you
sell
go.
it here in the UK?
I've
then?
never heard of cheesy popcorn.
Yeah.
You never had
Cheesy popcorn's awesome. You can
How?
actually get smoky bacon flavored popcorn over here as well, and you can get one with maple syrup.
I bet it's delicious.
I bet
It
the maple
is.
syrup one's nice.
Yeah.
Above the crowd says,
no
not chance
idea.
sounds wrong to me. It does me as well. I'm with you, brother.
Cheesy popcorn. No.
I'll have to like bring you some over. Sounds wrong. Hold on 1 second. Let me go. Hold on.
He's gonna get some now.
Nick's off to go and get his cheesy popcorn. The only time I've ever had cheesy popcorn, if we've been in the cinema and the kids have been eating Watsits and then put their hands in the popcorn and it's all mixed up. There.
Okay. So it's a mixture of kettle corn or caramel corn and cheesy popcorn.
So it's all the leftover mix that they had. They just stuck them all in one bag and called it the mix.
Yeah. So it's just cheddar cheese popcorn.
No, not in my house. Fuck that shit.
Oh no, it's awesome.
delicious.
I've
It's
been
amazing.
fishing out the cheesy one.
But when you have a handful, you get a little bit of the cheesy popcorn and a little bit of the caramel popcorn, and it's like sweet and savory.
Do you know what the worst thing about eating popcorn is when you do that and then you get a big handful of it and then you've got them little kernels at the bottom and you're chomping away and all of a sudden you get one of them kernels.
Breaks your teeth. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They're the worst one. So, just talking about that Vinci, apparently there's an RBA, a 510 adapter coming out for that, isn't there?
Is there?
Yeah, so what you can basically do is take the actual, I think it's the Vinci, it's either that or I think it's the Vinci. So what you basically do is like take the pod out and then put it back on. There's actually grooves already out apparently for it. And then you put it back on and it's actually got a 510. You can use the 510 on it.
Oh, that's interesting.
That's pretty
That is
nice.
interesting. Yeah, because I picked this up at Expo, and of course, then 2 weeks later they bring out the one that you can put an 18650 in, don't they? Bastards.
You
That's why
see,
you gotta wait.
that is one thing that I really do love about the A-Thing, is that you can use an 18650 with it, and it does give you that little bit more of a hit.
Yeah, longer battery life as well, obviously.
Yeah. You can
But
feel
I
it.
have to say, I can't really complain about the battery life of this. It's actually really good. So,
When's the 21700 version coming?
oof. Now
That's
you're
what I
just
wanna
teasing me. Now you're
Wow.
just teasing me.
I feel like that's going to be the next big thing. Pods are like starting to die off, and you're getting all these like all-in-ones. Sounds interesting.
Bill's saying that the e-cig one have the RBA section with the 510 adapter.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I think
you
it's cool.
get
I'd look into
rebuildable
that.
pods. All these like rebuildable pod systems, like the Rattel and I don't know, the
Like
little
The
squid,
Jester's rebuildable.
the Squid Squad.
Yeah. Yeah, there's quite a few rebuildable ones out at the minute.
Yeah, I think it's a corking idea. I'll tell you what I haven't got here, which has been really good. I've got the Sigelli new tank, which is the Mark tank. It's a mesh coil, but it stays at 30 watts. But I'm going to get it in a second. The actual clouds from it are absolutely amazing. In fact, I'll go and get it. The clouds from it are absolutely corking.
Yeah, Nick, that's a little bit too much info there, babe.
Dude, I don't care. Cheesy balls are great. I can't believe you don't have it over there. I'm like mortified. I need to bring you some. We have this stuff over here. It's called Smart Food, and it's literally just popcorn with white cheddar cheese on it, and it's heavenly. It's so good.
You should be
You
able to
guys
get
showed
that on
me, like,
Amazon.
You had pork scratchings. I had tried pork scratchings for the first time when I went over there. So that's interesting. It's new to me.
And raw crumpets.
Yeah,
Fuck
raw
off.
crumpets. Fuck, seriously, man. Raw crumpets.
Look, I
That's
still
What the
have
fuck, dude?
super noodles too.
That's the Mark tank. And the batteries in this I've had it all week. Obviously, it's just at 30 watts. So the batteries are getting a bit low on this. But the clouds and the flavour from this is absolutely corking. $30 watts. I just think the flavour, and you can get the bubble glass to make it into a 5 ml. It's only a 2 ml at the minute, but I just think the flavour is really good, and the clouds at 30 watts. So you've got battery for life, haven't you?
Mm.
Yeah.
Mesh coil, nice
Hey,
airflow.
Ken. How are you?
Yes. Okay, a bit too much info, Ken.
Gail, you should know me. I'm always a little bit loud.
Yeah, I was going to say, he's just a boisterous young man.
I like the young man bit. I'll take that.
Had to add some contrast to Mike.
Hey, don't knock it. I'm the oldest one here. Okay.
No.
Oh, thank fuck for that.
I am. I'm the oldest one here.
Thank fuck
No.
for that. I'll get a day
Okay.
off.
Okay. Since you don't believe me, now we'll go around the room. Mike, how old are you?
43. No, 42, sorry. Nearly 43.
Okay. Aidan?
40.
Nick?
32.
46, bitches.
No way. What is it about? Is it the water or something? I don't get it.
It's oil of Ulay. Everybody gets it at Christmas.
No, I don't use that shit.
They used to years ago, though, didn't they? That's what you used to buy your mum, wasn't it? Oil of Ulay.
Yeah. No, if I'd have bought my mum oil of Ulay, she would have kicked my ass with it. She was a Nivea girl.
I don't think Nivea were even out when I was.
And Vaping Irish, the only time I'll ever see 21 again is whenever Mini Bunny hits that age. You know, that's another 2 years away. So
That's going to be a party.
I don't know. When you get to
I'm an old bitch.
when you get to 63, you'll see 21 again. Because that'll be the third time.
That's a good point, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm three times 21.
Exactly.
You should go out that night and just wear a sash like that says like I'm 21 bitches, and then said put a little like X3.
I times 3.
Do you mean just the sash, or?
Yeah. Just
No.
the sash. Hashtag
No.
just the sash. Hashtag after show.
No one needs to see that. Even in an after show, no one needs to see that.
I like it, Zan.
Oh, Zane.
Really, Zan? Fucking hell, man. Yeah, it's good for the skin. What can I say?
Yeah.
First
Gonna get
time
that
I've heard of a salty facial rub.
Oh, yeah. You gotta try these things this one.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah.
Just like thinking about like, I mean, I'm sure it would. I mean, technically, I feel like e-liquid 0 milligram is like one ingredient away from just being lube.
What is?
Just
E-liquid?
like e-liquid 0 milligram e-liquid. Pretty sure any company out there that is looking for another like source of income could just start bottling it and calling it lube.
True.
There's going to be plenty of ones that have tried it.
Meh. There you go. There you go, Ken.
Hey, Jay. Jay is in the chat.
Oh, there he is. He's just got home. Well, he can still join us.
Yeah, come and join us, brother. Let's see what it's like with 5.
Yeah.
If it crashes.
Yeah, right. Oh, God.
No, I think we'll be fine with 5.
No, Sam. No.
Like,
That's the last thing I'm going to do.
Irish, that is so disturbing.
Shall I not put that up?
No,
Don't put that up. Don't put that up.
No,
Everyone can read it.
There is some caps. I'll be getting some caps to give away.
Ooh.
Once we sort the merch store out.
In time for Expo in May?
Mate, I can't wait for that. But before that, I've got the London vape show that I'm going down for the day to go and vlog. And then I've got the Scottish vape show,
Yay!
which I went up to Paul McCartney's, and then obviously we're there in May. And if the pennies sort of can stretch, or if I can come up with some sort of deal with somebody or whatever, I'm looking to go to the actual Germany one.
Yeah,
There is
we have
actually an idea getting banded around of me actually getting dropped off at Amsterdam. And a little bit like Simon Wilson, get dropped off at Amsterdam, and with the help of subscribers and reviewers all the way there, I've got to get to the Stuttgart actual place with no money. And
That's a good idea. You could vlog that.
And then just vlog all of it to actually get me to the show. So I get dropped off at Amsterdam, stick it all over social media, get as many people on board, like reviewers that are all over Europe, and try and get me to there with no money.
That's a really interesting idea. It'd be a lot more difficult for me, though.
I think it'd be a great idea for you. Obviously, you've got to try and come across. How would you be able to get from America? You see,
fishing boat.
They have these wonderful inventions called aeroplanes.
Yeah, but he's got no money.
Yeah, with no money. I was going to say, we do have monetization on this channel, so if you feel like doing a super chat and for the fund.
Get Nick the Stuttgart fund.
Sorry. If subscribers help you, like if they put a little bit towards the fund, they can do that.
That would be interesting.
Yeah.
What if you get stuck in Amsterdam?
I mean, I just get stuck there, right? I could, never leave. Just find me vlogging in a corner off my noodle.
I mean, okay, let's face it. How many of those videos are real?
I love watching that Simon Wilson. I think, I'm not, obviously, I don't know 100%, but I think his is real. Hi, Jules, big love.
Saint says he's going to pay me to stay where I am. I'm okay with that, too. It's snowing out. I don't want to go anywhere.
Well, Bill Richards says that you could borrow a rowboat. Might take you a day or two, but,
A day or two.
Get yourself a canoe.
Just imagine me with the Castaway, just hair, my beard is just down to here, just
with your own little ball underneath it called Wilson.
Yeah, I was just going to say that, but if Wilson goes overboard, that's going to be tragic.
Oh yeah. In fact, he wouldn't actually have a ball there, would he? He'd just have a bottle of Blaz.
Yeah.
And call him Jay.
Well, then I could answer the age-old question. If I was stuck on a deserted island or out at sea with one bottle of juice, what would it be? And then I could totally answer that from experience.
Yeah, Blaz.
Would it be Blaz?
Probably Blaz Peach, I'd say.
What about you, Mike?
Forever.
Enigma.
Yeah.
Bunny?
Or the new butterscotch custard.
I was just going to say that would be mine, because I sampled that at Expo, and I'm eagerly awaiting, because as you know, Chris being the sponsor of the bitches, he's sending me a bottle out for review, so I'm really, really looking forward to it. Can't wait.
I'll give you a 10 if you can vape somebody. Them days are over. I would either have the pink series, the blackcurrant smoothie and cotton candy, or the Dr. Vapes blackcurrant.
We said one.
Candy. Put him?
We said one.
Yeah, I'll probably take that one. The smoothie's nicer than the cotton candy one.
There you go. So speaking of, actually, if you guys come over here, that is legal.
Yes, but they're trying to ban vaping.
Yeah, well, yeah. Vaping is illegal, but weed is legal. Go figure. Thanks, Massachusetts.
That sucks, man.
Jeez.
That's just retarded.
Yeah.
I caught the Stew show the other night, which was absolutely fantastic. I'm loving the new segment of What Mood You're In.
It's not even what mood I'm in. It's just what happened at the vape shop the previous week, and everyone now just guesses whether it's going to be me being grumpy or me being happy.
I do like that segment.
You know what?
I did like a bit about what you told, because you went to the store at 8 o'clock on Black Friday, didn't you?
Oh man, yeah, that was rough for me. Didn't have caffeine until around noon.
No. I would have had people murdered by that stage.
I felt like it was a dream. Like it felt like just kind of like slow motion where I'm just like, woo, woo.
Well, you did some massive figures, didn't you, as well?
Oh yeah, we did really well that day. And also, I mean, we did really well yesterday as well because it was people trying to avoid Black Friday traffic and craziness. And then also it was the people that were stocking up before the snow. So everyone knows that it's going to snow, and what you do is you get bread and milk and eggs and vape juice, basically.
Of course. You have to get the priorities right, don't you?
Yeah. We're going to make nice milky bread egg sandwiches.
But
And
hey,
plenty
you've got your vape, so it's all good.
Tons of French toast.
That's the thing, though. They do it here in Britain. Is that it's, as soon as they think it's going to snow or it's going to be, you go in there. People are buying like 80 loaves and 40 bottles of milk. It's like it's not that bad.
We've only got to get an inch of snow in this country, and people start doomsday prepping.
Yeah, it's like a zombie apocalypse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard you guys don't get much snow.
Years ago, we did.
Yeah, sometimes we do, but that's the thing, you know, like one snowflake falls and everything shuts down.
Why? Your climate is such that like you should be ready for like the cold weather like kind of situations. Like I can understand that in a warm temperate climate like, you know, Texas or Florida or something like that, but up there it's like you probably get freezing rain and stuff like that too, and ice.
Yeah, we get all that, but this country ain't ready for shit when it comes to weather watch.
Why? You're so good at predicting it though.
Yeah.
If you go back 25, 30 years ago, every winter we had snow.
Yeah, you used to be guaranteed a white Christmas. Now it's like you're taking bets.
Yeah. I'm going to do paper.
We don't have typically
Chris.
don't have a white Christmas here either.
Yeah, I end up getting flooded. That's the main thing on mine. I end up getting flooded.
How did that happen?
Shit tons of rain all at once.
Where the Don is. Now the Don's actually tidal, so when the sea comes in, it doesn't let any water back out, or it makes it slower. So it just gets built up with the rain, because if you have loads of rain, and where we're sat, we're sort of like in a dip. So it comes over the top of the Don, and the top end of Bentley gets really badly flooded. They got done in 2007. Here got done in 2007, and they just haven't sorted the flood defences as well as they should do.
Yeah, I'm not being funny. Round not round here, but in parts of Surrey, they've had a little bit of flooding. The Thames has flooded around Chiswick and Hammersmith and that as well.
It's a nightmare, because then what happens is once one area is flooded, they put the insurance up like sky high, so it's very hard to get covered.
Yeah, if they're willing to insure at all.
Yeah, there's a lot of companies that won't. You'd think the government would do something about that.
See, we have like, it's so strange how it works over here, because like you have to have like special insurance. Like you have regular homeowners insurance, and then you also have like flood insurance or earthquake insurance or tornado insurance. And it's like, I don't know, it seems kind of weird because like you go on, you know, you live in an area where there's a river, and it's like you have to have flood insurance if you live in that area. It's like even if you're half a mile away, it's like no matter what, you have to have flood insurance.
It's just a way to con more money out of you.
I mean, I'm not being funny. In America, it sounds like you've got to have insurance just to take a dump.
Yeah,
Dump insurance. Yeah.
And then not only that, you have to have insurance to have insurance
in your back pocket.
Yeah, you know, you have the seat belt when you go have a sit down, and just have to buckle it. You got to make sure if they come knocking on the door, you got to show their card underneath the door. You got to slide your card. Make sure you have your dump insurance.
That's it.
Well, obviously America was the people who came up with, because we never really had a lot of this, like, have you had this accident and fall and all this stuff? It never really was on television, were it? It was unheard of 20 years ago, and it sort of just come in, didn't it?
All these no win, no fee things.
Yeah, and if you tripped, somebody phoned me up the other day for that. We phoned. Have you had any? Do you know something that I don't?
I get those calls all the time. All these people ringing me like, we're just, ringing you about your accident that you had. That you do realize that you're eligible for compensation. I'm going, accident? Fuck me, it must have been a good one. I've got amnesia.
Accident.
And you look down and you're missing your legs, and you're like, when did that happen?
Yeah.
You could say,
5 minutes ago it was dancing. Now I'm sitting here with no feet. What the fuck?
Yeah, no. I had a telephone call from it was from India, and they were telling me that my internet had been hacked, and some people were using my connection to hack people. And then I asked him what my name was, and he couldn't tell me what my name was. So he got quite a bit of abuse on the phone.
Oh, have you ever watched those scam baiting videos? No.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
No.
So there's basically, for those who haven't, it's where people respond to scammer emails, and they'll actually like get them going and just waste their time for days on end, and or answer the phone when they call, and then just waste their time for hours on end. And in some cases, I got Michelle Lynn Dull Dime Mods turned on to this one channel where he actually attacks their computer and deletes their files and stuff. And that's pretty awesome.
He had a virtual computer, didn't he? He had the same computer, but he had like a virtual one. And he went in, deleted all their files, and he's talking to him, and he can see him actually deleting his files on this virtual computer.
Yeah.
And then they were trying to get him to pay, what were it, in Amazon vouchers.
Yeah. He's like, they say that, if you want us to do this service, then you have to pay us in like $500 iTunes cards. It's like, really? I didn't know that's how Microsoft operated. And then he deletes the cards, and he's like, okay, well, if you want your files back, then I want 5 iTunes gift cards of $100. And they're like, yeah, we'll give them to you. No problem. It's like, But you got to watch them, man. It's crazy what these scammers will do, and like how they attack vulnerable people. And they bring up a fake website that shows bank account information. They're like, okay, as you can see, this is our bank account here, and all we need from you is a routing number and a something bank number, and we'll just transfer the funds. It's like, no, you do not ever give that information out, especially not over the phone to someone in India. Jesus.
Well, I think it's all like India, but it isn't. I watched one the other day, and it was actually in the UK. And what their scam was, like people who need, say, European travel cards, for your insurance, or stuff for DVLA. A lot of the stuff's free, or some of the stuff is very minimal. They'll put a fee on top of it, so you'll then fill out all the details for it. Send them the payment, and then what they do is then they go onto the free website of, say, when to get like your insurance card there, and then they'll do it, and it gets sent through the post, and they take the top bit of it.
Yeah.
And then they do loads of scams to try and get themselves up higher on Google. So it's the first one, and you think that's because you type in, I don't know, insurance card, UK insurance card, and that pops up first.
Yeah, that's been going on for years.
Yeah, license application scams. Yeah, I think Watchdog did a program about that not so long ago.
It was
because there were so many people getting caught out with that.
Yeah,
in America.
A lot of times if you say have to renew your driver's license or renew your passport, and you have to send off to get the application forms for it, those are completely 100% free. You do not have to pay for those anywhere, and there are so many websites out there that whenever you do your search to find the government entity that you apply for them, these scammers have done this so often that they come up and they look official. So when you click on that, then you're going through all that, you're giving them all your details, and then they catch you at the end of it saying, there's a £10 admin fee or whatever, and that's bullshit. Because you can go to any post office and pick up those forms. You don't need to apply for those online, and even if you do, they're 100% free. You do not have to pay for them at all. And there are so many people that have been caught out with those so many times.
In America. Whoa. I just got really weird echo. Anyways. In America, there was a bunch of tax scams, basically, for like people would set up like a little pop-up shop, like they would rent out a spot for a month or two, and they would have people come in and say they're going to do their taxes for them, and they would like give them all their information, give them all their stuff, and they would file their taxes, but have the checks go to them instead of the actual person that's supposed to receive it. And they would do this over just the course of a couple of months and then just bounce. And then they would have all that money just saved up in their account. And like they do it under a fake name or whatever. They have all the lease agreement under a fake name. And they're only there for a couple of months, so no one really remembers anything. And it mostly is for like older people too. So, older people will just bring all their stuff in and just give it to them like nothing, like it's a legit business. And they would just end up being scammed out of their entire tax refund. I know of a bunch of other ones that they do we have Social Security over here, which is like for, older retired people. They get like a check every month. It's people that like say they can set it up for you, basically. And it's the same deal. They just give them all their information and they just route the checks into their account and they're gone. So scammers are everywhere, all different ways, shapes, and forms. So beware. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is.
Exactly.
And it's like I said, if they're picking on the elderly, but one big massive one once it was that your account's been hacked. We're phoning you from NatWest or whatever. Your account's been hacked. You need to transfer your money over into this safe, like a safe account. Here's the details to transfer all the money and it's gone.
No kidding. That's crazy.
It's just the vulnerable, isn't it?
People are assholes.
Yep.
And they pick on they mostly go after like elderly people too. It's a damn shame.
Yes, yeah. Because it's obviously the new age of being computerized and everything is computerized. It's not like they go to the post office, get the pension out like they used to, and now it's all in banks and cards and
yeah, it's all electronic transfers now.
Yeah. I feel very, very sorry for the older generation who've sort of like got lost in it, who don't really know the way around like internet banking and stuff like that. And
yeah,
it makes it a little bit bad.
I mean,
every so often
do internet fucking banking. I'm not that fucking old, all right?
I didn't say anything, Mike. All right.
You don't have to. I can read your mind, Nick.
It's all right. Vape and Irish says Mike's been scammed 50 times. He just can't remember.
That's very true, Irish.
I keep getting these emails every now and again from the Halifax saying that there's problems with my account and stuff like that. I've never had an account with the Halifax in my fucking life.
Yeah. It's some fish emails and it's like for eBay and your Amazon account. They're all just trying to get your login details.
Yeah, of course they are. I'm not fucking stupid. I've had the bank that I'm with, I've been with for almost 30 years. I stick with the same fucking bank, so I know where my accounts are.
Yeah.
I know what I have going in and out of my account on a regular basis. So all these people trying to say that there's this dodgy activity and that dodgy activity and your account's been compromised and hacked, and yeah, well done, fuckface. I don't have an account with you, so how can something that I don't own be hacked? You know?
All right, not to switch gears or anything, but we do have a guest here, and I would like her to talk about herself and her projects that she's working on. So, Bunny, what do you have going on coming up in the next few weeks?
Well, as you know, Bitches of Eastwick representative right here. My other bitch, the gorgeous Gailey Bot, is in the chat. Hello, darling. But yeah, we've got quite a few interesting things coming up. As you've seen on Friday night, we did the Vape Cargo Coconut range, which Gil just loved. But yeah, we've a few more things coming up for review. Where the 20th of December especially is going to be an interesting show because it's the last one before Christmas. So we're basically going to open it up and just have a call-in show. Just, lots of like shits and giggles and good fun and super happy fun times. That's what we're all about. So. But yeah, we've got quite a few things coming up for review. We've got the IPV Aspect pod kits coming up for review very soon. We've already done the Innovap, which was a massive failure, I have to say, which I was really disappointed about. But hey ho. Um,
That pile of pish.
yeah, that pile of pish, that's the one.
Mine got nicked.
Yours get nicked?
Yeah, I'm actually out of the box. I had it in the box. So I actually checked it, and then when I come to take it out to start to review it, I opened the box and mine was in there.
Fuck,
Yeah, but
that's
how
not good.
pissed did you get that night before you went to review
I wasn't. I was not drunk at all.
it? No.
I had to get drunk.
Your cheeks say otherwise, Aiden.
Hey, I'm on the coffee. I'm on the coffee. I've been a poorly boy for 2 weeks. I think I had a beer last night. I only had 4 beers, which is not like me.
No, that's a quiet night for you.
Very quiet.
Yeah.
It's only just a pre-show.
Aiden, you're a big boy. You can handle your alcohol quite well.
Well, it depends nowadays. I can't.
Well, yeah. I mean, at 2 a.m. at Expo, things get a little rowdy.
Yes, Gil,
You can't
sorry,
stand me.
sorry, Gil has just reminded me. We bitches also have 2 very special guests coming up on the 13th of December. 2 very lovely ladies from across the pond who go by the name of Tandy and Three Dog.
Oh,
So you have got to tune in for that. It is going to be a riot. Those 2 are just epic. So yeah. So any of you guys in chat that were around in the Vapors TV days will know who Tandy and Three Dog are. So yeah, don't miss out on that one, guys. It is going to be a riot.
And that's on the 13th.
That is on the 13th. Yes. Yes, and we've got our usual coming up. A few like quizzes and general knowledge quizzes and things like that as well to keep you guys all entertained. So we don't like to do the same sort of thing all the time. We like to be a little bit different. So we'll maybe do some reviews one week. We'll have a science bit one week. We'll have some quizzes or special guests or whatever. We like to shake things up a wee bit and do things differently every week. Keeps you entertained,
Well, obviously not having no on. We've got no, what do you call it on, have we?
Oh yeah, we have no sound clip tonight, have we?
Oh no.
I
Yeah,
know.
I thought I could hear an echo there.
I thought I could hear an echo like somebody's got it in the background.
It's Bunny.
No, it's not because I have everything muted.
It's Bunny. It's gone now.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very true as well, Gail. On the 10th of January, we've got some other reprobates coming on with us. I think they go by the name of the SAVS boys.
Yeah, we have, haven't we?
I don't know those guys. I heard they run a pretty shitty channel, though. They don't get the views like they used to.
It's payback, isn't it? You had us bitches on a few weeks back, so it's payback. We've got to return the favor. But you're getting 2 hours of bitches treatment. I hope you're prepared for this, guys.
Oh, I expect full torture.
If you've done it, we'll be going after it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, gloves are off that night. Seriously.
They're all wankers, answers.
Mike hasn't been a boy in 2,000 years.
Zan, I resemble that comment, and vaping Irish, go fuck yourself some more.
This episode is just Mike being pissed off. Speaking of beer,
Ash, it's an away match that weekend, so
nice.
Yes, there is mischief afoot. We have some very special questions lined up, and all you guys have to answer them. So yeah, you're getting the bitches treatment.
Oh fuck!
Gonna be a
Is it after show worthy?
Well, you've seen our show, right?
Yeah.
We don't give 2 fucks. We don't need after shows. We just throw it all out there. That's why we're bitches.
What would I use the term after show to describe?
Hell yes.
Okay.
Hell yes.
Okay.
I just saw Nick roll his eyes.
Gotcha.
I like seeing his comment. Nick is going to get destroyed.
Bring it on. There's nothing I haven't heard before. I'm very tame.
There's no specialist treatment. There's no specialist treatment. Everyone's going to get destroyed.
I'm gonna have. I'm very tame on these shows. Like in my normal life, I swear like a sailor, and
Oh, we know. We've seen your Twitch streams.
Yeah, I'm much better now. I've calmed down.
I'll tell you what, the first time I ever really heard Nick swear was it was when he was streaming, and we were sort of like before we came onto the show, and he couldn't get anything working, and he had like a proper meltdown, and there were words coming out of his mouth I didn't think he could say.
I love watching him play and go, and he's just when he goes off on a little rant if he's getting shot at and shit. It is just so funny.
Speaking of Twitch and beer, I will be doing my show tonight, 1 hour after this show, so 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or 10 p.m. your time, as well as a Twitch stream later on after that. So maybe if we can get it together, and if Jay wants to, we can play some Modern Warfare. Mike, you're of course invited as well.
We'll join you later.
And Zan, you too, if you're listening. More than welcome, of course. So we're going to do some streaming a little later on after my show. And my show is going to be today centered around some beer reviews. I've got 2 beers to not review necessarily, but match up with some e-liquids. And we're just going to have a nice chilled out stream for my stream tonight. So stay tuned for that.
I didn't think you drink. You're drunk. Well, then again, I can tell by your cheeks.
I do. I just haven't had a drink in weeks until Friday. On Friday, I had 3 beers and I was just annihilated. But these beers that I drink are like 9% plus alcohol. So they're nice and strong.
Nice.
The vaping with Mo, bro. You can still come in, bro. Just click the link. Just get in quick. Come on your phone. Well, obviously, don't come on your phone. Just come in the chat.
Oh, God, Aidan. That's a show no one needs to say.
Wasn't as bad as the belly button comment from Irish earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, we've actually missed the like normal radio stream that does the comment thing. We've missed that.
Oh, those sound clips are absolutely hilarious.
Love them.
Definitely missed tonight for sure. Do we have any memes today? I don't remember seeing any.
I will get that up without crashing the screen.
Oh, good luck. Don't crash the stream.
Yeah, don't do that.
Chase vape reviews.
Yeah, Dan, Jay is alive. He only had just got home just after we went live. So, yeah, he didn't bother joining us, though. Tut tut, but hey ho.
If we've gone all glitchy, I'm sorry.
I don't think so.
Do it look all right still? Obviously, mine's not the best of computers.
Hey, I
still
just use a laptop, so you know.
As long as you're still there, that's all.
Checking in. Yes, we're still here.
Nick, Zan says, will you please let him padlock your ears to the fence?
So I just said, if you're ever close enough to me, a padlock and a fence, then yes. I'm just afraid at Expo he's going to show up with a padlock.
Sitting there going, challenge accepted.
Trying to get your ears.
It's on.
Yep.
As long as we can film it. And you have the key. That's the other thing.
Yes, Jay, now you're talking a D-log for a bike. Yes. And Vape and Irish is going to volunteer to build the fence.
Oh, God.
What?
Have we broke the stream? No?
No, I think we're good.
So, yeah, we've got one of the wonderful, I think they can see it.
From Daniel, yeah, Dan Demure.
Dan Demure.
Dan Demire, even?
It should say
that one.
Uploading, and then like the thing should say like to the wrong stream.
Yeah, made by the bloke who looks like Johnny Five, or Johnny Bravo, I should say.
Johnny Bravo. It looks like he just wiped his nose and went like that.
I think we've got one more, I think. Yeah.
Dan, I actually love you.
Fucking Eggman. Cheeky little fucker.
Oh no. Mo, bro.
I love that one.
I just like that picture of Mo.
That's Daniel Brown.
Yes, you guys keep the memes going. I'm expecting some from Jay Jerry this week. He was always good at doing the memes. Who else? Come on.
He's the ultimate meme lord, isn't he?
We should do like a giveaway for the best meme or something. I don't know. Think of something we could do. We should do it every week. Like a bottle of juice. Literally, just we'll buy you a bottle of juice if you come up with the best meme.
Yeah, because if you get the memes in, whichever one has the most likes at the end of the week.
Ooh, that's a good challenge for you guys. I think we could kind of just say live on air that would be a good idea.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
we should
that's a good
probably
idea.
do that. So you want to do it for next week? Whoever gets the most likes in the SAVS memes page wins a bottle of juice.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I mean, it wouldn't cost us very much.
The fuck?
Oh no, there's a lot of us we've got juice about, and
Yeah. Just pay for postage.
Yep, there you go, Gail. More mischief.
you know, you're so panicky, aren't you, when you're touching stuff, just in case it what you called it? Oh wait, no, it's not there.
Just don't break the stream. We're almost done. We almost got through this whole thing.
Yeah, I'm trying not to. I just wanted to see if I could get something else, but I don't think it's quite worked.
Uh-oh.
No.
No worries, my mate. Get your shit sorted and then come back when you're ready, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Mo. Big love.
We'll cancel that. That didn't quite work. It doesn't matter though. We've done nearly an hour and we've been all right.
I know.
Yeah, we've not crashed anything. We've not died or anything, so we're all still here.
Like Big D even said the stream looks great, so
Yay.
win.
That is a win.
Even if we go back to how we normally do it, it's still a backup that we've always got, because mine doesn't do Zoom, it just for some reason won't take Zoom, so, and neither does Mo's, so it's a little bit hard if Jay can't make it, because we're not Mike's not, the computer doesn't like VC, does it, bro?
No.
For some reason, it just does not pick up the microphone in VC.
So at least we got this sorted, and we got to do a show. Episode 90.
Worked.
And
Yeah.
it worked.
Episode 90.
Cheers once again to Aiden for that. Coming together.
You're actually quite surprised, aren't you?
Good evening, Mr. DJ LSB. How are you, Daniel?
Nice to see you. You popped up on mine, yeah.
If you put me in charge of that, Aiden, I would have said, fuck it. We'll just be off another week. I don't care. But yeah, we did it. We got it together.
I'm sorry, Daniel. I've given up the makeup.
Do I look that bad? How are the bags under my eyes from working all the time? Probably pretty terrible. Probably drink older people this weekend.
Yeah, a bit of powder for Mike Shine wouldn't go astray, says Irish.
Mike, you okay? You good? Oh, wow. Snow is really coming down out here.
Yeah, you can just keep it over there.
I'm going to blow it your way.
Obviously, we're coming to the end of the show, but I did
Tell you
notice 8 hours ago, The Guardian, who seems to be putting out a hell of a lot of anti-vaping stuff, did put that they are actually, there's quite a number of states suing Juul.
Really?
Yeah. It came out 8 hours ago on The Guardian.
As in United States?
Yeah. I should be, if you talk between yourselves, I should be able to get it up.
I
What
don't.
about the article?
I mean, I haven't even heard that.
Yeah.
Hey, Richie.
More than schools, more than a dozen US schools.
Okay. I don't understand. I don't understand why we can't collectively come together and just say, take responsibility for your actions. So if you have a problem with kids juuling in school, then sort it out, fix it. Don't sue the person that's in charge. I know that's the American way, but
the thing is, kids are getting their hands on this stuff somehow. Shouldn't they be going after the people selling it to these kids and not the company that makes the product?
shouldn't they go after the parents that are buying it for their kids in some cases?
Well, there is
The
that,
thing is-
but there are a lot of cases where, some kids get their older friends to go and get it for them and such.
Yep.
Certain retailers that stock these products will sell them to anybody regardless of age, because as long as they're getting the money rolling through the cash register, they don't give a shit who they sell it to. So why not go after them? Don't target the company that makes the products. It's not their responsibility as to who buys their stuff.
No.
I don't agree with a lot of Jill's practices, but is it really fair to blame them for the illegal sales to minors?
But like,
It's not them
I'm not,
personally selling the stuff, so why blame them?
I'm not the biggest fan of Juul, all right, because of them throwing the regular, like the normal open vape industry under the bus every chance they get. But I will say they make a safe and reasonably responsibly branded product that should be on the market. I feel like there is plenty of a market for Juul to exist. However, I disagree with the fact that these parents and these schools and everything else they're blaming Juul. They're just constantly blaming Juul for everything. And it's like, okay, yeah, I like to, not gonna lie, it kind of gives me a little bit of like a happiness to see that Juul is being called out for their actions finally. But also it's the parents' fault for not parenting their kids in the first place. It's the school's fault for not cracking down on the problem in school, like monitor, bathroom time or whatever, like not monitor, but like, I don't know. We never had issues like that growing up. Like, yeah, occasionally you walk by a bathroom and it smelled like cigarettes. It happened. But if you got caught doing it, then you got suspended. And nowadays it's like, oh, well, don't suspend that kid. Sue the company that made the product that he was using. Doesn't make any sense.
No, it certainly doesn't, because like I say, it wasn't Juul that were sitting in school vaping. So it's really not fair to hold Juul as a company responsible for what kids are doing. It's the kids that are doing it, not Juul. So don't blame them. Don't sue them. Juul didn't deliberately walk up to these kids and place these items in the hands of these children. These children have sneaky little ways of getting this stuff. They can order it online because it's so easy to get around all the age gate and stuff. So they can order it online, pay for it via PayPal or their mom's credit card or whatever. It's so easy to do. There's thousands of ways that these kids are getting their hands on these types of products, and it's really not fair to blame the companies that are making the products. It's not them doing it. It's those kids, and those kids need taken outside and dealt with.
I think as well as if they controlled the actual nicotine level, I think bringing it down like the UK did to say 20 milligrams is the maximum. What they're going to put in a pod or whatever. I think that's the whole thing. Is the vaping 50 milligram and they're getting a buzz off it, aren't they?
Yeah, and that's where the problem lies. Nicotine restrictions, and everybody, when the TPD was coming into effect in the UK here, everybody was, going up mental at the fact that certain things were going to be restricted. But we're getting it easy.
You also have to remember
the nicotine level restrictions have actually been a good thing for here, and it could easily work in the States as well.
I agree that we should have some sort of restriction, but I feel like it should be for us 24 milligram because that's what we had before any mention of the FDA intervention whatsoever. So I think there should be a restriction on it because the kids don't care about flavors or anything like that. They care about the buzz that they get. If only tobacco is available in 50 milligram, they're going to vape tobacco. And also Bill Richards says New York and California, and that's absolutely true. You got to look at the source of where these lawsuits are coming from, and it's two of the highest paid states from the Master Settlement Agreement, which Vaping Irish said they're looking for a new Master Settlement Agreement, and I agree with that too. They're looking for a new scapegoat, a new industry to blame so that they get money. And it's big vape. I hate saying that, but yeah, there's the giant air quotes for you. Yeah, so it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
we've hit the hour, Nick.
Yeah, we have hit the hour, and lively discussion towards the end there. So I think
that's my fuckers asking, has Juul passed its PMTAs yet?
no, nothing is past the PMTAs. So that doesn't go into effect until it starts in May. So it'll be a while before anything goes through PMTA process. And that's going to be an interesting time. The next couple of months are going to be very, very interesting to see what happens in the vapor industry, because I have a feeling we're going to see a lot of companies just lump into like mega kind of gigantic labs. So there's probably only going to be 3 big companies that take over the entire industry. I have just this feeling that those 3 big mega labs are going to account for the thousands of flavors that are out there, and they're all going to be made by those 3. But yeah, May, that's when the PMTA process is going to start, and you're going to see a lot of companies just disappear off the map, and you're going to see the big companies try to get through. And I feel like one of those companies is definitely going to be Naked e-liquid, but that's just speculation at this point. So let's just wrap it up here, guys. We could talk about some of this stuff on my stream if you want. It's going to be more of a loose viewer kind of centric show, and we're going to have some fun over there. So I'm just going to sign out. I'm going to say thanks so much for watching episode 90 of SAVS. You guys have been awesome as usual. Chat has been great. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and the like button if you haven't already. And stay tuned for future updates on Facebook. We have a page over there and a memes page. I'm sure Jules Mama Vapes will be posting the links momentarily to those. So check those out. And, if you want, check me out on YouTube, Daily Vape TV. I'll be doing live stream in about 1 hour. So there you go, guys. I'm going to pass it over to Mike.
Cheers for watching, people. Cheers, Nick. Cheers for finding this way of hosting again, Aiden.
No problem.
And thanks for coming on, Bunny. I know it's a lastminute.com thing, but thank you very much. And cheers, everyone in chat, for joining us again. Hopefully see you all next week. I'll pass it over to Bunny.
Hi. Well, yeah, thank you everybody in chat for joining us. It's been an absolutely awesome evening. Aiden, you're an absolute legend for hosting. Thank you very, very much. And thank you again, all 3 of you, for allowing me to gate crash. Yeah, sorry you didn't have any Mo or Jay this evening. You were stuck with me instead. But hey, I had fun. It was all good. And yeah, remember, guys, tune in 10th of January, especially for the return. The SAVS boys versus the bitches. It is going to be absolutely fucking epic.
Yeah, tune in for the torture session.
Yes, we like torture on our show.
I know.
Yes.
Oh, I know.
Yes. So anyway, thank you very much, guys. It's been an absolute blast, and I will see you all on the next one.
People have been a podcast. Thank you very much to everybody in chat for here. Without you, we are absolutely nothing. Thank you very much to the wonderful Jules Mama Vapes for looking after us. Also, make sure you check out my show on a Wednesday, which is 3 Men and a Vape Show. The wonderful Jules Mama Vapes is going to be on there this Wednesday. It will be a damn old good giggle. We will see you next week at the same time, at the same bat channel. Maybe on time, maybe not. It all depends. We will see you next week. Good night.
Adios.
And we're still live.
Push clap.
It's going around in a circle. I've stopped, but it's going around in a circle. An error occurred while waiting. Wait a moment. We're going to be on here all night. It's not going to end. We're fine starting, but we just can't end it.
At this point, Gail is envisioning